Would you like to have a ride?
Ride? Oh, you bet.
Where are you going?
Going? Oh, I don't know. Whichever way you're going is fine for me.
Oh, then you have no place in particular?
No, I'm new to America and...
Really? Vacationing?
No, not exactly. I may decide to settle here more or less permanent.
Really? How nice.
Yes, I find America very appealing.
Yes, isn't it? Since you're new here, perhaps you'd like to see some of the sights.
Oh, yes, very much.
Good. Close the door.
Where are we going?
Our first stop will be an American drive-in.
Drive-in? This is a drive-in?
Yes. Do you like it?
Oh, yes, but...
Yes.
What do you do in a drive-in? I mean, what's it for?
We park here. It's an old American custom, darling.
Huh? Perhaps...
Yes.
Perhaps since we are parked, maybe you would like...
Yes.
Maybe you would like some refreshment.
Refreshment?
Yes. I bring with me some delicious vodka from the old country and...
No, I don't think so, just yet.
Yes.
No. First, we must talk a little.
Talk?
Yes, we must get to know each other better.
Oh, good. You talk first.
All right. I'll tell you a small secret.
Secret?
I was looking for someone on the road back there.
Oh?
A very special someone.
A man?
Yes.
Sweetheart, perhaps?
No.
Not a husband?
No.
Poor, unfortunate fellow.
You are right. You are Ivan Ivanovich.
Yes.
You were sent here to learn certain important facts about the American automobile industry, in particular, Lincoln Mercury division.
Yes.
You were to rendezvous with a certain agent, Double 36.
Yes.
I am Double 36. From this moment, you will do exactly as I say. Don't move. First, you will orient yourself as quickly as possible. In order to understand what is happening to American automobile industry, you must first understand what is happening to Americans. First, Americans are very active. They multiply at an astonishing rate. They have their own population explosion over here. There are 60 million households today. And every year, another million set up housekeeping. And in America, it's almost the law. You've got to have a car. They use them for everything. So each new family, another car. Some 13 million families have 2 cars. And nearly 2 million have 3 or more. You've got to understand. A car is like the American dream. A boy gets to be 16, or a girl for that matter, and he starts saving for a car of his own. It's a new psychological age. Between adolescence and adulthood comes the owning your own car age. And 3.5 million kids every year reach that agreeable state. Of course, many of them buy used cars, nearly 14 million a year. But it is not just numbers of people alone that make car business boom in America. On the weekends and holidays, everybody gets in car and goes for a nice ride. Today, there are 65 million cars on the American road, with more and more every day. 2 or 3 years ago, they were predicting a big car boom by 1970. But suddenly, it is already here ahead of schedule. And we've got to find out who's taking advantage of it now and getting ready for the even bigger car years to come. I have selected this dealership as our target. I've secured jobs for it. I work on switchboard. You are to be new car salesmen. Come.
Hold on a second.
Mr. Parsons.
Yes, that's right.
Mr. Parsons.
Yes?
Mr. Parsons, you remember my telling you about my cousin who is immigrating to this country? You promised to give him a chance at selling new cars.
Oh, yes, so I did. Now's the time to hire, you know. We're going to need more and more good salesmen to get our slice of the pie.
The pie? I thought you said we
An
were...
American expression, dear. Thank you, Mr. Parsons. Shall I take my cousin to see Mr. Clay?
Yes, indeed, my dear. Mr. Clay will get him started off right. The sales manager is the key, you know.
Glad to have you with us, Ivan. Have a chair. We'll try to make it pleasant and profitable. Do you have any questions before I show you around?
Well, I'm curious about several things.
Yes?
Why all the painting and knocking out the walls? You've been having a fire lately?
No. No, we're just going through a kind of refurbishing and expansion here.
Refurbishing. That's very interesting. Tell me more.
Well, you might say we're getting ready as fast as we can.
Ready?
Ready for the big automobile years ahead.
But can you be sure?
The automobile business is going to expand just as surely as we're sitting here.
Then why don't you sit back and take advantage of it? Why spend all the...
Oh, sure, we could sit back and our business would probably continue on for a while. Now, look at it this way. If we're delivering 100 cars per month this year, we're going to have to deliver in a couple of years 150 just to keep our share of the market. In order to do this, we simply got to have more facilities, more showroom floor, a bigger service department, more effective salesmen. We're competing for the same dollars. So that we've got to have an inviting atmosphere to get that extra business. Increased population. More and more cars every year to stay even. Increase our share. To hold our own with other dealers.
Hello, Commissar? This is Ivan. Commissar, I'm sending you through our regular channels recorded highlights of my first day at Parsons Motors. It is obvious that Americans are getting ready for record years ahead. The feeling here is that the alert dealer, the one who moves with the times, will have great prosperity. More reports will follow. This is Agent 00-697-384-6952, signing off. Good night, Commissar.
Ivan, I've got a batch of owner cards for you. These are prime prospects who are driving 2- or 3-year-old Comets and Mercuries. Now, I would like you to...
Prime prospects?
Sure. Repeat sales are the biggest source of business we have.
But I should think you'd want to get different customers. You know, Buick, Olds, Pontiac.
Pontiac. Sure, we want BOP business, and we're getting it, too. But it's loyal owners who will always be the backbone of our business.
You mean they are automatic buyers?
Oh, no, not automatic.